Hello. The bridge that runs across the Kerch Strait is not the first bridge between Crimea and Russia. Indeed, plans for such a bridge go back a very long way. Tsar Nicholas II, no less, ordered his engineers to have a look at it, and we can find correspondence between local authorities on the subject of building a bridge from his time. However, the First World War happened and that was shelved. Stalin looked at it in the 1930s, but the first bridge to be actually built there was a cableway built by the German army, started in 1942. At the time, the German forces were advancing on Stalingrad and the Caucasus, and the cableway was planned, and in 1943 it came into action. Hitler, according to Speer, Albert Speer, ordered a bridge made of concrete, a hard bridge. This was started, but it didn't get very far. The reason why it didn't get very far was because the war turned against the Nazis, so the bridge was forgotten about. Had to be abandoned. The Soviets, however, didn't forget about it, and they, using some of the materials that they found that had been abandoned by the German army, they built a bridge in 1944. That bridge, however, despite huge amount of effort to actually build it, didn't last very long. On the 11th of December 1944, a storm started. By the 26th of December, the bridge was severely damaged. Indeed, we find in the archives a telegram suggesting that work needs to be done later on it. However, it didn't help. The bridge was so badly damaged that it had to be effectively abandoned by the time that the big three met at Yalta. This could have been potentially very embarrassing for Stalin, this bridge which he'd put so much effort into building whilst he had Churchill and Roosevelt with him, but it seems that they didn't actually mention it. There were plans that came up later in the 1940s, but in the end of the day, Stalin decided it wasn't worth the bother and that a ferry service would be the best idea. That stayed as it was, despite suggestions being made even as recently as 15 years ago to build a bridge between Russia and Ukraine. So that's the first bridge that actually was built across the Crimea. If you'd like to know more, I've prepared a video on it, and this will be uploaded soon, and if you want, please subscribe and you'll find out when it's going up.